Some of the people with the deepest, most personal stakes in the shooting are sympathetic to the dilemma Loeffner's parents faced. Not on Your Side's Craig Smith asked some of the January 8th shooting survivors about what the Loeffner case files reveal.
Jennifer, based on what we know now, it's easy to say Loeffner's parents should have seen his bizarre behavior and forced him to treatment before he could kill. But even some of the people he shot realize it's not that easy.
This gathering, pushing to keep guns from criminals and the mentally ill, hosted a lot of the victims who felt the bite of the bullets from Jared Loeffner's gun, including Colonel Bill Badger, Mary Reed, and Pam Simon. They sympathize with how Jared Loeffner's parents had a hard time pushing him to treatment.
It's very difficult to insist that an adult do something, whether you're their parent or not. I have an adult child. I can barely make her unload the dishwasher.
Investigative documents show Loeffner's parents took away his shotgun and even disabled his car at night to restrict where he went. But when it came to getting Loeffner into treatment, Loeffner's father, Randy, told a detective Loeffner simply closed his ears. He says, lost, and just didn't want to communicate with me no more.
One of the things that we're finding more and more with the mental health system is that we have a lot of laws and regulations in place that preclude forcing a person to get help, especially when they're overage. And even if they're underage, it is really difficult. My heart bleeds for those parents. Yes, I wish they had done more, but in all honesty, it's very difficult to get mental health services.
Retired Colonel Bill Badger wishes he had been able to influence Jared Loeffner through the Army or the Boy Scouts.
I would have liked to have had Jared in my troop, and this would have never happened. But when somebody sees somebody who needs help, they can't tell them to go get help. They need to go get help, go with them and get help, because that would have saved a lot of lives.
Pam Simon points out the files show some of Loeffner's friends knew he had a gun and knew he was acting oddly. She wishes they had used their influence to persuade him to get help.
Now we talked with NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. The local director says families may feel handcuffed by ignorance of the system, the stigma of mental illness, and the fact you need to convince authorities someone's a danger to be able to force them into treatment. NAMI offers support groups for families that need help. We'll have contact info on KGUN9.com.